breaking news or whatever. They're on another one. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Yeah. Gang, gang, emergency Zoom film at 11. Same 5 goons, same deranged obsession. This changes everything. Bro, it's page 47 of emotion they skin while half watching Yellowstone. Gang, gang. Squinting at 8-point font like detectives. Zoom so far and the pixels are screaming for mercy. Look at this, timestamp 20, 22, my God. But they're yelling it like they just cracked Watergate. High five. Mike's been muted for 20 minutes, still barking. Circular logic, so a lot of time to seem impressive. Trust the plan, this is massive. Nah, fam, it's boilerplate and it's mid at best. Gang, gang. Self-appointed outrage, swap patting each other like they personally ended corruption. Gang. Dropping bombshell tea that's been sitting in pieces since breakfast. Gang, gang. Moral high ground, speed run, they'll flip the script the second it's convenient. Gang. Same PowerPoint presentation, new day, same brain dead narration. Gang, gang. We're not obsessed, we're just passionate. 3-hour living yesterday's hoodie, passion in my ass. Why is he even breathing right now? Says the guy refreshing notifications every 14 seconds. Gang, gang. Playing lawyer on God mode, reading comprehension. Stuck in elementary, confidence in the stratosphere. Case dismissed. They're screaming to the void. Motion still pending, but go off, I guess.
Disagree? Obviously a paid shill. Actually read the file in deep state plan. Laugh at them, you're clearly compromised too. Exist in the same zip code. Suspicious behavior, notify the group chat.
Gang, 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 gang. Tighter circle, smaller brain. Gang, gang. Echo chamber finally running out of oxygen. Gang, gang. Yeah. Gang, gang, acting the actual judge like it's group chat. Replay all meltdowns, labeled just asking questions. Got warned by the core once, that was a suggestion. Still yeeted the same screed like it's strictly trash talk. Gang, gang, we're above all this drama. While screenshotting, they on meltdown for content. Preaching peace and love while actively baiting bears. And fake shock when the bear finally bites back. How could this happen? Gang, gang. Synchronized tantrum hours. 5 tabs open, all the same screenshot. Different zoom levels, gang, gang. Premature victory lap over legal language, still can't pause. Gang, gang. Standing 10 toes on business until tomorrow's violence and I'm scrambling again. Gang, gang. Hype the claim to the moon, then ghost the chat when it ages like milk. Gang, gang. Gang, 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 gang. Gang, gang. Refresh. Gang, gang. Gang, 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 gang. See y'all same time tomorrow. Gang, gang. Don't be late.
Hey, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful evening. And we had some fun for you tonight. It is so good to see all of you. Thank you, Song of Rain. I'll probably show that a little bit later on. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll let some people pile in here before we show that thing off, so that way, people aren't having to go back and catch it, because I think it's pretty funny. I like it. Oh my gosh. Well, we got a few things that we're going to show you. And, some of them you probably already have seen. So, it's not like it's going to be any new thing to you, but I think it's pretty damned interesting. I am doing good, Shane. Good to see you. Good to see you. Maybe not. Good to see you, Marama. Hey, yeah. Oh, definitely. Hey, Marama, maybe not. Good to see you, Cynthia Fire Fairy. Glenn the Ferry. Good to see you, Diane and Heather May. Oh, yeah. And, Tammy has things she has to take care of. Tammy Bugard has things she has to take care of. So she may not be in today. So she might catch it on the replay. No, that's how it goes. Hey, how you doing, Gaia Casa? I like it. I like the name. Hi, Mary Boyle. Oh, 2 awesome dogs. Hello. Well, if I missed anybody, I do apologize. I can't catch everyone. Good to see you, July Lucio. I like the name. Cynthia Fire Fairy with the first of many $1 super chat from Cynthia Fire Fairy. Thank you so much. It is so good to see you. Oh man, that is so kind. And yes, the chats are open. I haven't turned on the super tips. Just because I think tonight's going to be a little crazy. I think it's going to be a little crazy, but the super chats are on. Super tips are on. If you do send something through super tips, just let me know and I'll pull that up. I've been having some issues with multiple browsers. Like the other night, what the reason why that was such a funky stream, and I ended up having to create a second one, I think, or change the time on it, is because it started actually showing that I was streaming, but I wasn't. And so just trying to get it in there to work, that's what I had to do, is change the time on it. It was acting all weird. So weird. But we got it now. We got it now. I can't afford to send super tips or anything, so instead I'm doing what I sent instead. Oh, that's absolutely fine. I don't expect anybody to do super tips or super chats, but if you do, it's always appreciated. But you are not required to be here to do that. Good evening, Mr. Coop. Good to see you. I hope that you're having a wonderful evening. And we're probably gonna go into a little bit of their craziness tonight, over all of this. And the problem is they seem to think that they can come after after people, and this is one of the most asinine things that, oh, we're gonna sue for what? They've got no cause of action. They're idiots. But that's typical of them. They are followers, not leaders, and they will constantly cause issues like this. You're not feeling well, you're going to sleep early. Well, get some rest, Max. Get some rest. You'll be just fine before you know it. Oh, Peggy, hello. Yeah. So like I said, tonight we're going to show some stuff that you've probably already seen, and I just had, I've seen these and I'm just like, holy cow, this is just the craziest stuff. Whenever you start looking at it, you start going, why are these people like this? Why are they doing this? And sometimes it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And perfect thing is this one right here that Jeremy posted up. And this is the audio, and we're gonna dig into it a little bit because this is crazy.
Tina, is there any way you can get in touch with Tug? And if he has any way of communicating with David R., only me, if you could let me know. I need to know if David would help us with legal representation in Ohio. It's getting bad. We have a hearing November 3rd. We've not even been served yet, but we're going to be found guilty. And if we are found guilty of contempt, the contempt includes conspiracy to commit murder on Hales.
Crazy. I'm not sending my text. Well, no, keep those to yourself. Keep those to yourself, Cynthia. Keep those to yourself. I don't want you to get in trouble. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, she did. Yeah. I'm feeling brighter and letting go of my grief. How are you? So much better. But yeah, this is the kind of crazy stuff that you can expect, is going to be happening, and we've said this before. They are just going to continue to ramp this stuff up, and I don't think that they can help themselves with it, like with this one. It'll take a second.
I guess I'm not allowed to talk on the phone. They made it impossible for us to win in Ohio. No matter what, we're going to be found guilty of contempt. Along with that guilty verdict is going to be a verdict of me conspiring to kill him. And there's nothing we can do. We've tried to get other lawyers.
Well, how about this? Stop conspiring. That's a real simple thing. Stop conspiring. Stop doing bad things. And then this won't happen. Like this is really easy to avoid this. I mean, you've been warned. I mean, and if you didn't see Megan and Tux just this morning, what was happening with these people? driving straight towards Jeremy, pulling in, and then parking in front of his property. Yeah, I guess they don't understand how Dave's got his track shoes on. Who knows what he's going to do? Quit making sense. I know. I mean, it's really and you know, every time someone sits there and says, "Oh well, Jeremy's not scared of him," clearly, you don't back down from these people. You don't back down. It doesn't stop you from being afraid. What it does is you change your behavior to protect yourself. And I'm sure that Jeremy's changed his behavior in such that he's constantly has that camera ready, handy, ready to film at just a second's notice. He's probably gotten really quick with it, and he's going, yep, I know that every time, everywhere that I go, these people have already made it clear that I'm not safe no matter where I go, that George isn't safe no matter where she goes, as long as these people are around. And Levy County isn't going to do anything about it. Made it very clear that they don't care. They will act a fool. Well, don't worry, Cheers. You don't want to ever have that hanging over your head.
Begged a couple lawyers, and everyone is saying no, they're not going to help us. So
why not? Here's a simple thing, Lynette. If you're wondering why these lawyers won't help you, it's because you burn them every damn time. Why would an attorney, Megan and Tug, right? Welcome, Megan and Tug Raiders. Why would anybody want to help you, Lynette? Whenever, let's see, you've had your attorney, fired attorney, quit attorney, pro se, whatever attorney this guy is to you, whatever Bubbles is, threatening to sue Sean Martin, threatening to sue Silverman. Well, it won't surprise me if they come after your current attorney in Ohio. I mean, you're working on what, 9 attorneys now? Looking for 10? I mean, it's not going to be long before you guys want to go and sue Saran Wrap, right? Maybe you should, go sue Deuce over his behavior. You know, he's the one that talked you into doing the bankruptcy. That was such a brilliant fucking idea, right? Good job, Lynette. I mean, here's a real simple solution to your problems. Stop making the same mistakes over and over again and thinking that you're going to get away with it. Megan Raider here listening. Welcome. I've been being a biatch, runt, etc., but never a murderer. No. Yeah, they're not saying no. They're saying you have no case. Don't know what you're talking about. Hello, Miss Red Velvet. Gwen. Yeah. They don't have
it is a lost cause, and I'm at my end, and I don't know what to do. It is devastating. It's horrible, and I just don't know what to do.
Well, stop screwing up. That's how you handle this. Stop screwing up, and you won't have this problem. Welcome, Florida Flipper. Lurking for a little while. Lurk away. I could absolutely slaughter a pizza right now. I'm making dinner, and I'm starved. Oh, I know that feeling. Cheers. I did have some wonderful dinner tonight. I like to cook up, I like to cook up food. I don't know. Okay, I'll check that out. Oh, hello, Michael Hoffman. Good to see you. Good evening, Lisa. Vicky. She needs to keep off the internet. That's what she should do. Well, and she should just stop trying to get out of this and stop trying to plot around it. I mean, you know, once if you make a mistake, it's really easy to get out of, you know, this issue. Take your lumps, move on with your life. But you can't do that. Wants to show Fleece and Gay Vid walk the line. The Fleece and Gay Vid. The line. I don't think I have a Lisa and Gay vid for Walk the Line. I'm trying to think. Which one? I didn't make one. Or did I? Did I? No, I don't think I made that one. There are 289 people watch, 140 so. Hit the thumbs up, please. The rest of you, do be so kind as to do that. It goes a long way. Just like I said the other night, these are not rational people. We base our opinions on what normal people do. These are Delulu people. As far as I can tell, that would be a correct statement. Hey Wolfgang, good to see you. Your music video? My music video? My music video? Did one Fleece and Gabe? I mean, I got tons of music videos. Let me see. Do I have one? Yeah, let me find. I'll tell you what. I will entertain you guys with a quick video. I'll entertain you guys with a quick video, and then I will. That way I can look for what she's talking about, because I think I know what she's talking about, but I'm not sure if I have it. Let me see the video. Let me see if it's this one. I've got mac and cheese, but that's not the one. I'm pretty sure that's not the one, because that is Bubbles. I got that one, but that one's a little more disturbing. And let's see, B-side. I've got, I'm looking. Well, I'll play this one for you guys real quick, and then I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. We'll just play this for you. But let me do this, and then there we go.
Justice convened, tears on the docket, case of vomit versus his own upload rocket. He had an honest choice, showed pro and channel down, rejoice. Exhibit, I did it wrong, certified clown, cell phone strikes drove the channel down. Conspiracy course when the strikes land, but the footage is clear, channel got banned. Recycled scoops, timestamps, saw 14 clickbait, had smokers cough. Idiot energy rule book tossed, appeal button crying, all credibility's lost. Please in the chat like a dust storm hiss, begging the breeze for a rumor kiss. Patterns don't blink and receipts don't ghost. The gallery laughs as their eyes turn moist. Moist, justice case closed, channel lost. The bench wants truth, not your mouth exhaust. Words are hard and your opinion voiced, showing the facts and the ruling is moist. You fucked around, now it's time to find out. Guess what? The verdict is out. Cue the waterworks, crying to the fleece. Save my brand while you drop to your knees. Fleece is humid, I've hums overjoyed. Thrives in a swamp where the logic's void. Breadsticks flex like a prize you seize. Thinks they're coupons from Chuck E. Cheese. Tokens and tantrums, tickets he hoists. Burger King crowns melt when the climate is moist. Sock puppet parade, alt on parade. Same bad takes with a name reshade. Terms aren't jealous, they're just concise. He speed ran ons and paid the price. Moist, justice case closed, channel lost. The bench wants truth, not your mouth exhaust. Words are hard and your opinion voiced, showing the facts and the ruling is moist. You fucked around, now it's time to find out. Guess Guess what? The verdict is out. Vomit, tears, moist drip on cue. Former YouTuber, former best friend too. Fleeces, circus claps at the noise. Throwing hashtags, scamming for toys. Screenshots crumble, cheap crystal scam. Chat thins out. No, thank you, ma'am. You lost to say it slow. Broke the rules, let it flow. Blame won't save you when pattern show. Pressed and filed, case file thick. Court ruled, pen tap click. I agree, box wasn't just a trick. Exclusive. Stamped on an ancient thread. Headlines guessed, then quietly shed. Deadlines missed, then timelines spliced. Creditless crumbs in a salad of lies. Polyflop every time that you post. Not mirrors, not self, just an idiot host. Chicken skin stuffed, garbling that voice. Echoes get sticky when the air is moist. Moist, justice case closed, channel lost. The bench wants truth, not your mouth exhaust. Words are hard and your opinion voiced. Showing the facts and the ruling is moist. You fucked around, now it's time to find out. Guess what? The verdict is out. And say it and don't come back. Good. Appeal denied, enjoy the breadsticks, please. Wait, that's right. You don't get none of these.
I'm having major dog trouble. I don't know which one you're looking for. It looks to you like a loop, Kelly. Oh my God. Ew. Early in the morning for that lot. Damn you, Shizzy. Now I'm scared of heights. I mean, paint chips, roaches, sweat. Oh, welcome, Mug Raiders. I think she means Jay's birthday song. Jay's birthday song. Oh, that one? Oh. Oh. Did I do a song for birthday boy? I think I did. I think I did do a song for birthday boy. It is, if that's the one that you're looking for, it might have, I'll have to email that over to her. Where did I put that one? Oh, I remember. Yeah, it's, no, that's not it either. It's, well, why is it not showing up there? Videos. I'm pretty sure I have it. There it is. I've got it right there. And it is it doing that? This is weird. Oh yeah, that's the one. I'm pretty sure that's the one, but this is the extended version. What did I do to extend it? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that I think that's why it's in the wrong format. Yeah, but I can share that with you guys. Why do I have like three different versions of it? Okay, we'll just look in there. Open file location, and it is. Yeah, we'll just play that, and I will pull it up here. And well, let's just stop that one. And I know where to find it. I didn't realize that's been that damn long. It's been that damn long. I think I know which one she's talking for. I think which one she's talking about is this one. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Because I sometimes am completely wrong. Videos, yeah, right there. And it would be in. Why is it not showing up there? Oh, there it is. And, huh. Okay. Maybe. I think this is it. This is it. We'll see. All right. Here it is. This one? This one? Is this the one she's talking about?
Perfect from the jump, 2 lanes aligned. Crossroad with J-Mac, match tugs grind. San Francisco call with the headline spin. Tunsil twins buzzing and they brought it right in. For hours it was heavy, a day or two sore. Not weeks, not long, just a brief dull roar. What once felt bleak found a warmer shine. Sad to see them go, but it's perfectly fine. Goodbye Megan, goodbye Rosalind. Go make that show, will clap from afar where the bright lights flow. Her turn to a breeze and the tailwinds blow. Goodbye to the co-host, hello to the co-host. The bros, mass steady bright with a pear-shaped shine. Goodbye to the co-host, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, Meg, take the skyline, chase the breaking lead. Cut the fog clean with the camera speed. Oh, stick the byline, pair room with 2 rhyme. Turn rough noise, smooth with the careful line. We found our rhythm in the late night grind. Jokes hit quicker once they unwind. Maybe it's better that the river chose different banks for you, one bridge for the bro. Goodbye Megan, goodbye Rosalind. Go make that show, will clap from afar where the bright lights flow. Her turn to a breeze and the tailwinds blow. Goodbye to the co-host, hello to the co-host of the bros. Man steady bright with a pear-shaped shine. Goodbye to the co-host, it's perfectly fine. Not a fallout, just a change in rhyme. Different verses keeping perfect time. 2 pairs parted, 2 bros aligned. Tonsil twin headlines on the coastal line. We'll cheer you on while the credits climb. Love in the sandals, peace in the mind.
I got it.
Goodbye Megan, goodbye Rosalind. Go make that show, will clap from afar where the bright lights flow. Her turn to a breeze and the tailwinds blow. Goodbye to the co-host, hello to the bros. The bros when the night gets quiet and the stars align. There's a pair of seats if you swing back by. Goodbye to the co-host, it's perfectly fine. Goodbye to the co-host, it's perfectly fine.
What? You guys didn't like that one? Oh, come on. That one is a good one. It was a good one. We had so much fun with that song. Jeez. You guys are spoil sports. I know which one she's talking about. This one right here. This one right here is what she's talking about.
Let me clear my throat.
Oh, yeah.
But Lynette admitted to making one, but not all of them.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
It opened up my eyes. So I walked the line.
Just saying.
Never
saying.
gonna give you up.
Just saying.
Fascinating. I saw the sign.
Fascinating.
One more time.
This is, in fact, a PR team.
The PR team.
You know.
We got the clips.
Just saying.
And the
And
emphysema dream.
dream.
Oh, wow. In my throat, it's like a tickle, you know? Yeah.
Let me clear my throat again.
Absolute idiot.
Oh, yeah. Let me clear my throat. I'm loving the recap of these videos. With all the chaos, at least we have some sense of humor. Yes, and that is what you got to have. It's just a nice sense of humor about all of it, because I mean, what else do you have? If you can't have a sense of humor about the crazy that's been going on, then I mean, what's the point of having fun? I mean, you've got to have stuff like, well, like this, you know. This is always a good one. This is always a good one.
Yeah. Come on. Flea head. Grab a chair, fat ass, you're gonna need it. Let's run your sticky note opera. You start with like that's your whole case file. Blew your feelings to it, call it evidence for a while. Don't fall for lies, finger wagging at the moon while your ass that screams. Please believe me, I'm the go where the hell you were going. If he had proof, he wouldn't ask. That's comedian gold. Cause receipts don't just appear cause you said something. Yo, shit's getting old. You don't decree reality with caps lock decrees. The next shot when we go cool. Show me, please. Oh, you mad? Sure. Talk too much, you lose. Bluffing hard, you lose. Trust me with you lose. That grand, you lose. You lose. You lose. You lose. You lose. You lose. I'm a creditor, congrats. Just a fat ass in the room. Still talk like always gossip, got a tick and boom. Potential contingent, tossing herbs like shields. Think the court gon' flame cause you spoke in the field. You got my licks already, so which is a stout the click. Can't cry interference while screaming, check my heart rate quick. That ain't threat, this meltdown with customer service vibes. Yeah, keep going. Play both sides. You lose. Story slipping. You lose. Posture and plea. You lose. Volume don't make it true. Intuition, you solo psychic show, grilling yourself. Still don't know what you know. Did you do X? No. Why? No. It's Tyler Alibi in the cookie jar, bro. Yelling, it doesn't exist. Loud as hell. Think volume makes truth disappear. Now your lives rings fast. Real shit stands quiet. Yours needs vetting, dumbass. That's cute. Swear you clean. You lose. Prints everywhere. You lose. I didn't fool, I heard. You lose. Facts, just stories sold. They spoke true, say the kid. Turn through D's in the blockbuster, where you to lead. You say you used it for content, you doing the same dance. Posting updates, name drops, chasing likes in advance. Success with me, like flexing wounded one. But you wrote a trilogy about them called Enjoy Your Day, son. Yeah, that's the tale.
Oh yeah, Denise.
Real talk, walrus. Receipts don't need theater. You got docs and vids. Like them, let them speak clearer. Trust me, jackass. Like a legal move anywhere. Except fuck-tard college. You headlining there. Too much, you lose. You lose. Bluff and clutch, you lose. You lose. Swing for cool, you lose. You lose. Script reading full, you lose. You lose. You lose. Every time, you lose. Every time. You lose. Not scared at all. Scared folks always say that first. Don't think of livers like middle school reverse. You sell courage, we see sweat and giggle after jabs. Keep poking fortune, puking law, announcing what ain't there. Harder you perform, clearer you trying to convince yourself. Not us. You lose. Yeah. Enjoy your day, y'all. Fat ass. Keep laughing. Makes your collapse sound like applause.
You guys will get some more a little bit later on. You guys will get a little bit more later on. Now that I know what Megan was looking for. Oh my gosh. I like the chicken skins and cigarettes. Forever, maybe not. I know the feeling. It's hard losing a pup. Yes, it is. It is. I had one not too long ago. So I do know that feeling. It's never a pleasant thing. But let's get on to this. Well, before I do that, I gotta share something with you because it was pretty damn neat. Let me see if I can pull that up from where downloaded it because it is, where is it? Da, 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 da. I know I've got it here, and I will find it. There's an easy way for me to find it, and I will go to show it folder. There it is. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. And I will say that, you know, whenever people are doing these kinds of things, I'm just absolutely impressed by the abilities of some of you folks, because this one here just is, it takes the cake, or should I say it takes the chicken skins. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There you go. Chicken Skin Express got their little loofah-mobile smoking. It looks like they're lighting a cigarette with the chicken skin. They got to heat that chicken skin up. Oh, so tasty. So tasty. Oh, slurp down them chicken skins. Got the bucket. Oh, chicken skins. The walrus cruising around in her loofah-mobile. You can you can thank Song for that one. Song, thank you so much. That is so awesome. I love it. I love it. I thought this was great. I mean, just the detail. Look at that. You got the chicken skin just digging in there, just slurping it down. I know witchcraft isn't real and doesn't work. Do you know how? If you could conspire with the devil and manifest shit, wouldn't you just wish like to look like anything but that? Even lips would be better. Well, maybe that's the price you pay for being you know, garbage. I don't know. It could be. It could be. And Fallen Hero with the gifted membership. Thank you so much. And Suzanne 7IB received a gifted membership. And this is for you.
Welcome to the shit show.
Thank you, Fallen Hero.
Every single day.
Yes, it is.
A new flavor of fuckery.
Cause everybody sucks to see, and they're dumber than a bag of rocks. Monday,
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, slightly damp in here.
4 more days of stupid,
Ridiculous, ignorant, bald, or dash pop a cock ball like sandbuggery. Imagine that walrus tweeting on her golf cart. 2 hours song, Shizzy. Oh, that'd be creepy. That'd be creepy. Oh, yes. That was awesome. That was awesome song. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's really, really awesome. Wes with this. It is so cool. The way you guys come together with all this stuff, and you know, this is what I really enjoy so much. Oh, shut up, yo ass. This is what I enjoy about this community so much is you guys can come together and put all of this stuff together and in no time at all, and how embraced this community is with each other. Fox Raid, welcome, Bug Raiders. And we'll show that picture a little bit later for Megan Fox's birthday. Absolutely. We are making sure, because, you know, Megan Fox, if she wants, you know, we can always do a nice gift for her. And you guys are absolutely awesome by, you know, for sharing the love on Megan Fox's birthday. I think I'll have to get out my lederhosen. I have great legs, not like Tugs, but I have some great legs. And thank you very much, Undertaker. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, we are here. Stop it right now. Stop it. Stop it. I will hurt you. I will put a pain on you like you've never felt. Even Rosalind is like, happy birthday, Megan. Look at you. Happy birthday, Megan. Oh, we're going to do a celebration with, you know, in Megan's name. we'll do a nice big celebration. Please tap on the way in, and happy birthday, Megan. Hashtag happy birthday, Megan. You were invited. Well, you weren't going to invite me anyway. You never invite me to the fun stuff. Your 50th. That is so awesome, though, Megan. I'm serious. I'm serious. I know what my 50th felt like. I remember that. I'm out. I didn't do anything. I wasn't in the first place. In that case, if I'm out, then you guys rift the hell away. Here we go. Happy birthday, Megan. Show Megan some love. Seeing that I'm already out, I've got nothing to lose. I barely remember my 50th. You haven't even gotten there, Rosalind. I know you. Look at that with that blonde streak. I know you. We'll forward this to Megan's for her birthday. Tug won't. All right, SFA. I will do that. I will pass that on to Megan's birthday. Thank you so much. Nut House Dwellers. Hey, Mary Smith, good to see you. Megan Fox, happy birthday to you. When I turned 50, I had a 13-year-old. Happy birthday. You know, you might have wanted to have that 13-year-old like 13 years earlier. Just saying, you know, if you're giving birth to a 13-year-old, you had that in there way too long. Way too long. Thanks for the super chat. In honor of Megan's birthday. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the super chat in honor of Megan's birthday. Does Venomous Neon Alien get an invite? Just kidding. I can't get my passport and green card approved to travel. Oh man, you know, that's the thing. If I actually wanted to, I would go and visit Megan for her 50th birthday and just, you know, bring her a nice box of chocolates. You know, because that's what life is like, a nice box of chocolates. I don't remember my 50th. Been too long ago. We can't see you. Is that on purpose? You can't see me. Sure. I guess it might be. I'm pretty sure that I can see me. So if you can't see me, I don't know. I'm hiding from Megan. I don't think I'm hiding anywhere. I'm pretty sure that everything is working as it should, unless my camera went out. My camera is off. I'm pretty sure my camera is not off. I could look. If something went funky on my camera, that means that came and saw. Who knows where it went? We just have the icon screen. That's weird. Let me see what happened here, because I don't know. That's the weirdest thing. Because on my end it looks like everything is normal. That's absolutely crazy. It might I think Megan has put a hex on me. My avatar is showing. My avatar. Look at that beautiful blonde hair, though. It's hiding my face. I don't know what happened. Here, let's try a couple of things here and see if this doesn't do it. Maybe. Let's see. There, I turned off my avatar and turned it back on. And let's go to a different screen and see if that doesn't change it. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. It's back. Craziest thing tonight. Craziest thing. You're back. Sexy hair. Yes. Well, you know, I had to, you know, because I'm like the fleas. I can't lead. I can only follow, you know. They've got to rip off Megan Fox. And all I did was just change my my screen. So weird. So weird. But we'll figure it out. Are you filming yourself in a potato dipped in red dye? Yes. It looks like this all the time. It's because of the lights. They do funky things. Also, I'm hot, you know. My God. Don't you think, Megan? That's right. Yo, Tom Mom, good to see you. Made 15 when your dad made 50, and that year your mom made 44. This was 2000. Wow. Jizzy's bringing sexy back. His blonde streak, saying that's a fact. Singing to Justin Timberlake. That's his back. I don't know, Megan. You haven't seen the latest video, and I haven't posted it up yet. But it's a pretty odd one. Pretty odd one. I'll show it another time. But yeah, we've got some crazy stuff. I need to grift a new camera. Well, I probably should, instead of grifting off your birthday like Jay does. You know he's gonna do that. He's gonna be just like, for Megan's birthday, hook me up. We'll make sure that it's good. Advertising services. Red scarf over the lamp. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. And see, the cool part is I can change the colors, but then it starts looking really, really weird. Let's see. Let me pull it up. Let me see if I've got it here. And no, that's not it. I think I have it right here. Yeah, so I've got it right here. And I can go in here and then I can change the colors. Let's see, we'll change it to green. Yeah, see, I got green, I got red, I got pink or something like that. I got blue. See, blue. But yeah, I got all colors here. And then of course I can just like give it all these different colors here. I go really yellow if I wanted to, like that. Or I can go like that color. I can't stream late at night because Mr. Fox likes to sleep like normal people. We're not normal though. Did you tell him that we're not normal? Because that's what you need to tell him. Say, listen, we're not normal people. We're the Fox Den. Do the purple. The purple. No, there is some purple there. It is, do you need to convince Shizzy to do something earlier in the day? Well, I can actually do things earlier in the day. It just depends on how early it is, you know, because I'm, I have a job, but I can always take off for a short bit of birthday. Like that's easy. That's easy. I just say, listen, I've got to celebrate someone's birthday, and you know, I'll do it like during my, I'll take a break because I can do that. Yamaha will be invited, whether he will show. Now that is the question. He's good people. Yamaha's good people. Hello, chat. Hello, chat. Traveling fools. Yo. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. All right, let's get into this crazy, because I have not finished this particular one yet. Go back to purple, you flag. Which you like the purple? Like the purple? Oh, come on, purple. You know, you don't like the green? Come on, the green looks so good. Looks so good on me. Makes me look like I'm, you know, I've been around vomit and paint chip too much. 3 a.m. awake is not normal? Well, sure it is. 3 a.m. is totally normal. I've yet to see an actual place to vote other than saying it in chat. Oh, well, see, the way that you vote for who has the better video, the way that you do that is you go and you hit thumbs up on hers and thumbs up on mine, and whoever gets the most thumbs up on it wins. And what we'll do is we'll take a tally. What do you say, Rosalind? Like after a month or something? I mean, we'll do it at the end of the month. We'll see which video gets the most. We'll see which video gets the most. Which one do you think will do it? I mean, that sounds like a fair way to do it. And I mean, I could easily show you guys, you know, what we're talking about, because in case some of you people weren't here or you haven't seen it yet, you know, Rosalind and I, we're in a little bit of a competition. We're trying to see which one is the winning video. So yeah, it's a little thumbs up battle. And you know, this one is mine. This one is mine. And then of course we've got Rosalind's too, which Rosalind's is really good, but I think mine should win.
Hey, hello, it's a Shizzy and a Rosalind, and we got something special for you. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
When she was a boy, dropped out in the 8th grade. Her mama used to say, you always act a fool, gonna flunk right out of school. Boy, you're making me sick, all the things I gotta do. Listen to your teacher and to the priest too. He'd say, hey mama, what do you think I do? Why you look so mad?
I'm not so bad.
I'm gonna pass. Shut up, your ass!
That was her mama. Mamma mia, no respect.
Oh, her mama would be so proud. Look at the frauder he's become, all the felons in the crowd, taking all the money from the young and the old, hiding from the camera, still acting so bold. She's never gonna learn. Stealing isn't how you earn. Hey mama, what do you think now? Would you be so mad? She's a real bad, never gonna pass. Shut up, your ass! What's the matter, her?
Hey, gotta no respect.
Hey, what does she think she do?
Hey, why she acted so bad?
She ruined what she had.
Her stupid kinda laugh.
Shut up, your ass!
Okay, one more. A time for mama. What's the matter, her? Hey, gotta no respect. Hey,
what does she think she do?
why she acted so bad?
She ruined what she had.
Her stupid can't last.
Shut up, your ass! Hello, everybody out there on the internet. We hope you like our song, and now it's a time to go.
But before we go, we gotta say just one more thing.
Shut up, your ass!
You know, it sounds bad whenever you put it like that, Rosalind. It sounds dirty. Why you gotta do that to me? You get me all like excited and stuff, talking about pumping your hips. But here's Rosalind's. You know, I like I said, I think she did a really good job on this one. And you know, truth be told, I think that some thumbs up over there would be ideal. And you know, even though I have more subs, it doesn't matter, Rosalind. If you got a better video, you'll get more thumbs on it. I think that's what I'm pretty sure.
Hey, hello, it's a Shizzy and a Rosalind, and we got something special for you. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
When she was a boy, dropped out in the 8th grade, her mama used to say, you always act a fool,
Always.
gonna flunk right out of school. Boy, you're making me sick, all the things I gotta do. Listen to your teacher and to the priest too. He'd say, hey mama, what do you think I do? Why you look so mad?
I'm not so bad.
I'm gonna pass. Shut up, your ass!
That was her mama. Mamma mia, no respect.
Oh, her mama would be so proud. Look at the frauder he's become, all the felons in the crowd, taking all the money from the young and the old, hiding from the camera, still acting so bold. She's never gonna learn. Stealing isn't how you earn. Hey mama, what do you think now? Would you be She's a real bad, never gonna pass. Shut up your ass. What's the matter, her?
Hey, gotta know respect.
Hey, what does she think she do? Hey,
why she acted so bad?
She ruined what she had.
Her stupid can't last.
Shut up your ass.
Okay, one more. A time for mama. What's the matter, her? Hey, gotta know respect. Hey,
what does she think she do?
Why she acted so bad?
She ruined what she had.
Her stupid can't last.
Shut up your ass. Hello everybody out there on the internet. We hope you like our song, and now it's a time to go.
But before we go, we gotta say just one more thing.
Shut up your ass.
Yeah, see, she
Shut
has
up, you ass.
Shut up your ass.
Shut up your ass. Oh, Donald, what's the matter, you? Shut up your ass.
Shut up, your ass.
This is ampersand collaboration.
Just saying.
That was so good. That was so awesome. Like I said, you can go over there, you can thumbs up it, and we'll see. And she's had hers going longer than mine. The Muppet looked like he had 3 ponytail buns on his head. He could have. He could have. You never know. It could be. All right. Let's do this crazy thing. Oh yeah, love the Muppets. Yeah, the Muppets was such a nice touch to it. It was like, man, that is some talent. That is some talent. And Roz, I think hits the talent. And the good thing is doesn't matter which one of us win because we both win on that. Oh, love a boy. God, so bad. Shame on you. Show 131 on phone. There you go. There you go. And let's get into this because we're gonna finish this thing out tonight. And there's something else that I wanted to show you if we have time. So I think I've got the closed caption on. Let me double check. Yeah, there the closed caption is on. So that should help out quite a bit.
And reported that. So he's questioning her on things that are irrelevant. And then he says no further questions.
No further questions for his client. But Eli, he's got a lot of questions and it's about to go down. Mm-hmm. What you got, George?
All right, so at this point, it's 11:13. Remember, the goal was to be at a Skyline Chili, sitting down by noon. I don't know where Skyline Chili is, but that was the goal. So we're making pretty decent timing, I would guess.
Justin has given up at this point. He knows he is literally in a losing battle. There's no way he can win. Mm-hmm. All of his witnesses have destroyed themselves, destroyed the case, the credibility. And he knows it's done. They are going to be found guilty. The civil protection orders are going to be extended. Mm-hmm. And his last-ditch effort at the end in closing arguments is to throw the entire anti-what-the-hell's ecosystem under the bus, which we'll get to.
So then Eli stands up and he starts questioning her. He goes, and now, Miss Preston, you were held in contempt twice in the past, right? She goes, yes, I was legally found violating wrongfully.
She tells the court wrongfully she was.
No, the court already ruled on this. And it was very specific. The court was not playing around whenever it said, hey, you need to stop your crap. And it looks like, and from what Megan showed tonight, if you haven't seen that, what Megan showed tonight doesn't look like they plan on letting up at all. They're just going to continue and continue and continue and continue and do it over and over and over again until finally someone steps in and, like Levy County's supposed to do and does something about this crap. Because as far as I can tell, I don't think Levy County is planning on doing a damn thing. They have never, ever, ever done anything to get this to stop. And it's just absolutely insane to me that they have not, that they just are just refusing to do a damn thing about it.
Held in contempt. Imagine
I'm
being
surprised
that
she
judge.
didn't use the word fraudulently like she has. That was her favorite word, but she kept using the word wrongfully. And he said, and this court has found enough...
Wait, hold a second. She also said, he got the CPOs with perjured evidence. Okay, keep going.
Oh, that was
Perjured evidence?
Oh, okay.
It was their evidence.
He said, so Eli said, so this court found enough evidence to issue the civil stalking protective order against you. And she goes, yes, they had an ex parte with false evidence. Evidence that she admitted to, and so did Crook.
So what I got...
Yeah. Whenever, and that's the thing. Whenever they're sitting there saying, oh well, you know, he's stalking us. Excuse me, ma'am. You are the one that moved your happy ass to Otter Creek. You did not have to move to Otter Creek. You had a perfectly fine home where you were at, or was the grift up there? Were people starting to catch on? Goats sing. That does happen. Goats do sing. Hey, Joss. You can sing it. Sing it. Good. Greatest of all time. We don't bat. We meow. Oh. I mean, we have not heard Let It Go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I mean, she is the one that has moved to Otter Creek. She has a protective order against her. If this was on the other shoe, and think about this, because we've seen it on the other shoe. Because what happened whenever Jeremy had a protective order against him? What did he do? He stayed away from her, avoided her, didn't go near her, wasn't in the same place as her. She only had one against Jeremy. Temporary restraining order from Judge Grudge. And he was absolutely not having anything to do with it. He stayed away from her. And that was it. But not with her. Not with her. She is continued. Her and John Crook have a protective order, and they continue to violate it continuously.
He got the CPO with perjured evidence. It must be further down on your page.
He said...
And he says, the court found you guilty, correct? And she goes...
Well, he had to remind her, we had a full hearing.
Yeah.
This court had a full hearing on the evidence and still found you guilty.
And she goes, that is not true. And he goes, well, you're under a civil protection order, correct? And she goes, I'm wrongfully under a civil protection order.
By the courts.
And he goes, hold a second. You provided your own video of rolling down your window and saying to George, so afraid. Mm-hmm. And she goes, I was speaking to my phone.
Now remember...
She rolled down her window to speak to her phone. Makes sense, right? She had to roll it down to speak to her phone. Because whenever I speak to my phone, I make sure the window is down.
Her story has changed, right? The first time she said this, she said she was speaking to a passenger.
Yep, so she said she was speaking to first, she said it never happened.
Yes.
Then she said she was speaking to a passenger.
Correct.
Then we found out she submitted the video to Levy County Sheriff.
Yes.
Then we got it through FOIA request.
Yes.
She rolls the window down, communicates with George.
Yes.
Now she's saying she was communicating with her phone. And of course, whenever you communicate with your phone, because, you know, people...
Well, Dos, we will get to that one. We will get to that one. That one, we played that earlier tonight, but we will play it again. We will.
Like to talk to their phones. You gotta roll the window down. That's an absolute. Yeah, that doesn't fly too well with the judge.
Yeah. I think people can read between the lines and see
go
her
ahead.
inconsistency and her BS. And then she said she was recording for her safety.
She goes, just like Jeremy says, I'm recording for my safety. So you see, everything we do in life, they mimic. When Georgia said, I'm in counseling because of this, then Lynette went into court and said, I'm in counseling because of this. When we say we're recording for our safety, now she was recording for her safety. And I could give you 100 more examples. But Eli pulls up the audio and goes, okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's listen to this because we're having IT issues at this point.
Screen sharing wasn't working.
Video has already been shown a month ago.
Correct.
And he goes, let's just pull this up. And he goes, I'm going to play this audio for you. And in it, she goes, so afraid. She's terrified with the window down. She goes, yeah, that's my video. And Eli goes, so you're alleging that these things aren't true? You never said this? And she goes, well, I was speaking to my phone wrongfully. Her hands are all up with all this gaudy nastiness all over. I mean, she just looks, she makes you want to puke.
Why?
She is a horrible individual.
Why did she roll down her window? Had she not rolled down her window and communicated with me,
She would have been okay.
She would have been fine. I wouldn't have had to call Levy County Sheriff. We wouldn't have had to go back to the Ohio courts to file contempt charges for her communicating with me.
I had to close the window. Bugs are flying in. It's getting dark outside. We've been videoing for filming for about 6 hours now.
Yeah, it was a long day. There's a lot to talk. There's a lot to
so
chew
much.
on. There's a lot to digest.
So much.
There's a lot to uncover. And so he brought up, here's where he debunks her and her lie, where she says she only has one Facebook page that's private. He goes, on your Facebook group called Otter Creek Standing in the Trash, you've posted, and then he pulls up Exhibit E.
I forget what exhibit is, but it's Slay the Narcissist.
Yes.
And this is where it gets hilarious.
Now,
again.
remember, she lied and said she doesn't have social media presence. She only has a private Facebook group. Here, she's admitting that she has Otter Creek Standing in her trash. And
Not another lie.
Eli addresses the one post where she brings up how to slay the narcissist. And she immediately starts giggling, and she goes, I live with a narcissist. Crook is a narcissist.
Crook is on Zoom, just taking it.
Yeah.
And taking it, and taking it, and taking it, and taking it.
Over and over. And she goes, and we have problems, and everybody knows it. I didn't post that for JH.
Why would she do that? Imaginary friends don't pay as much as a disabled child.
Eli goes, so this is all in relation to Crook? And she goes, yeah. Now, keep in mind, Crook was already found guilty for telling me to suck his mushroom. And he testified that he was saying that to Lynette. Now Lynette's playing the same game, saying, no, the narcissist is Crook. I want him slain. Listen, slaying anybody is not okay. How stupid to even say anything under oath about anybody being slain.
Correct. And if she truly felt that way about Crook being a narcissist and she wanted to slay him, look up the term slay. It's not a pleasant term. Why hasn't she ran to the courts to file to get an injunction on him?
Oh, it gets better. Third party contact, she completely and totally admits it.
So then he goes on to question her about her connection.
You have good one, little Miss Red Velvet OG.
With Fleesa. And she literally, on the record, recorded, says, she puts our word out. She tells our side of the story.
Our truth.
I mean, come on. Third party violation. Hundreds. We're talking hundreds. And she just admits it. Admits it all. Under oath. On the record. I'm mind blown. I'm completely and totally mind blown.
Yeah, I would be too. If this is the kind of stuff that she is saying, what's up, Willis? What's up? I just seen y'all. What's up? Oh, I got questions. I got questions for you, Willis. Okay, I got some serious questions for you, and let me bring this up because I think that you can answer these pretty damn quickly. You can answer these pretty damn quickly. For me, because I have been curious. I know that there's eggs being slung, over at Tube Town. But my question is, and this is a serious question. I'm not playing with you here. Okay. What does this smell like?
The thing about it keeps the bugs away. All right, what else we got? So like I said,
does it smell like popcorn? Does it smell like popcorn, Willis? I'm curious. By the way, I thought you did get your toe with that lawn shark. I was just like, no. No. Such a prankster. Eggs, smoke, and analyze. Oh my gosh. I'm just curious. It is good to see you though, Willis. And this was for Tube Town's birthday. This was for Tube Town's birthday. What is it? Is it 2 years now that Tube Town has been here? And I mean, that just looks awesome. Not good, but at least it does keep the bugs away. It burns on one of the two.
Flag, which I'm going to go up in the tree right here and hang it by that one up there.
That looks good.
I'll have to go get the extension ladder. I don't think I can get up in it. And we got some other stuff. I'm going to actually set up a gift shop down there in the building at 2.0.
Ooh.
You guys will see about that here in a little bit. But let me go ahead and get this up. Get that up. Stay tuned. It's on fire.
I mean, the amount of smoke that is just curdling around over here, that is just absolutely insane. And then whenever the wind shifts, I mean, there's a 2-year celebration. Yes, keeps the bugs away. Yeah. And that's my concern is, you know, there was a big problem in Iraq, and you can ask, you know, people that had to deal with the burn pits in Iraq, and that's not healthy stuff to be inhaling. And you would think that if you've got an immune compromised child, this kind of stuff happening on that with that level of smoke and not enough wind to draw it out of there looks a little worrisome. I mean, that's a pretty big puff of smoke right there. Looking at that, wall keeps the smoke in. Yeah, the Great Wall of Otter Creek. It just it definitely doesn't make sense. And that would be my concern, that, you know, if I had, I mean, especially with my wife, I mean, she's not, you know, immune compromised or anything, but something like that, she would just be like hacking out a lung. You're just like, oh my God, that is so bad. Can you imagine that was a lot of smoke and very bad for the child? Everyone around LP. Yeah. I mean, even LP, it'd be bad for them too. I mean, I'm not, see, that would be between people that are there, and I do not suggest reaching out and calling. That would be something that people living there can witness it personally and mention it. Don't do it, because all I'm saying is what will happen is they will come back and they'll blame Jeremy for this kind of stuff. So they had him in and around those burn pits. Yeah. Yeah. Co-worker has thyroid removed. They believe it was because they had him in and around those burn pits. Right. Like there's lots of bad stuff that comes out of that stuff. LOP plus R is the stinking narcissist in my book. I can smell whatever they're burning at your place. Damn, Palmer. I don't even want to let my dog out. That's awful. Always blame Jeremy. And that's what they would do too. They would blame Jeremy if they got a call for this kind of behavior. They would say, oh, it's Jeremy's people doing it. It's Jeremy's people doing it. Well, we've had 41 visits from well, why? Because, I mean, you know, how can you say that every single one of those is Jeremy? I think Jeremy has much better things to do with his time. And that's what he's been trying to do, is much better things with his time. If you haven't checked out, you know, Willis, like, you can go watch his video, and you'll see how much fun that he is out here having, you know, even whenever he has to deal with crap like this. You know, he's just out here doing his thing, just like, hey, you know, I got things I'm going to do. I'm going to set these things up. I want to do this. I got this, and this is my plan. And I want to do some meditation with my weed whacker. That's just always some fun. And if you see how the fleas reacted to this, especially whenever Jeremy drives by, you know, Jeremy drives by over here and is just like crazy.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday
to you. Ooh. Happy birthday, dear Two Town. Woo. Happy birthday to you. All right, let's get the new Tube Town. I mean, Tube Town flag. As the burn bad's done, I guess we might as well go ahead and celebrate with a bang.
Did you set off some fireworks? Oh, did you set some fireworks off? That would be crazy. What you doing, Willis? Yeah. I keep saying that LP and John are ducking service from FedEx to get their paperwork from Ohio Court, but what about their attorney? He should have gotten it already and gotten with them. Well, I don't know. I think they have to receive that personally, and their attorney might be saying, I'll send it to you, and then they're just avoiding it. You know, I don't know the situation on that. I'm not, then Jeremy can't really talk about that until, he can only say so much before he gets in trouble. And that's what we don't want him to do, is get in trouble for anything that he's doing. He's out here trying to raise money to, keep his properties going, keep his business operating. Just like Willis out here doing his thing, trying to keep the money coming in, trying to keep, food on the table, clothes on his back, gas in his car, which gas has got quite expensive. So that's gonna be even more.
That's 2 guest booked a year. What's that? I know. I'm not sure if it's coincidence or not, but you know what? It's 2 Count's birthday, baby. Happy birthday, 2 Count. Oh yeah.
And so that's what Jeremy says. They're smoking up the neighborhood. Happy birthday, Tube Town.
They are smoking. I don't know. I don't think so. Not anymore. So.
And that's what he hollers. Is there a burn ban?
All right. So I'm here just getting things cleaned up. I gotta go get the blower to
And I couldn't tell what he hollered out at the very end. It's like call the fire department or something like that. All a joke. Hollering at Willis. That's just 2 people having fun. Their attorney knows he isn't getting paid, so he probably said, F them. Possibly. It's a possibility. I don't know. See, that's the thing. I think that, the flea knows more about that attorney than anybody else. Was it she the one that was, giving money to John so that John could pay it? Because if it showed up in her accounts, then she would have to report that as income coming in. Oh, that's right. She doesn't have any income at all, but somehow manages to rack up an ass ton of bills. It's insane to me. All of it's insane to me. The attorney now knows he isn't getting paid, so probably yeah. That would be my suspicion. That he's just that they're just sort of over the craziness at this point. Just like, what else are we gonna do? They've pretty much tanked their case up to this point. So let's get back into this video and we'll show some more of this. Make sure I got my closed captions on, got my speak going good. All right, here we go. And boom.
Story.
Our truth.
Come on! Third party violation. Hundreds. We're talking hundreds. And she just admits it. Admits it all. Under oath. On the record. I'm mind blown. I'm completely and totally mind blown. Mm-hmm. She admits the conspiracy. She admits that they're doing it for her. She admits they're her voice. She admits it all. They're telling her side of the story. They put her word out. She gives them the word. Felisa puts it out. All on the record, and will be used against Felisa in court in Ohio as well.
When Eli says, isn't it true that you posted the 2 fleas are your voice? She goes, I may have. Actually, they share both sides of the story.
So I wrote down, yes,
no, they don't.
Voice. So I don't have the I may have. I have.
If Lynette thinks that they're sharing both sides of the story, she's full of shit. Because no, does not show both sides of the story at all. The only side that they've been showing is their backside. That is it. That is all they've been showing is their backside. Remember, they are the Poo-R team.
I don't know if you can see that or not above my fingers. Yes, she is my voice. So at some point, Lynette said, yes, she is my voice.
Okay, I probably missed that. So then she goes on. So then Eli questions her. He goes, isn't it true that you made a post that if you go and watch the 2 fleas, you can see both sides? And
he goes on and on. This post and this post and this post and this post about Fleesa and this post and this. And Lynette's response is, "It's called freedom of speech."
Yeah.
That's her response.
And how she thanked Two Fleas for doing what she's doing. She thanked her. She's not stopping her. She's thanking her. She's encouraging her. She's championing her. She's cheering her on. Not stopping her from doing what she's doing, because Two Fleas is known to speak directly to you, directly at you, hashtagging what the hails and @ what the hails.
Well, and that's the other thing about all of her craziness, and which is insane to me. You know, the kind of garbage that they're putting out there, because one minute they'll say, well, Jeremy said this and Shizzy said that, and and they constantly are saying with great authority what they're seeing. Well, we know exactly what they're up to, and they're doing this and this and this and this and this. And then whenever they're pressed on it, it's like, well, I don't watch their show. So what? So how would you know what anybody's saying? You're speaking with such authority, but yet you don't seem to watch the show. You don't seem to watch what's going on with my streams, but yet you're some sort of authority on knowing anything about me or my streams. And you seem to know a lot about Megan and Tug, but yet you say you don't watch them. You know a lot about Jay Hip, but you say you don't watch him. So what exactly, how are you getting this information, the secondhand information that you're speaking on such authority, like you're right there watching it and seeing this occur? Oh, is it so you have deniability? So you can say, well, somebody else was taking the notes and I was just, reading what they were saying. So you would throw them under the bus rather than take accountability for your own action. Just think about that, Tammy J. Next time you're watching one of these streams and you're taking those notes and you're doing your little scribbles down there and, oh, look what somebody said here. Just remember that she's going to throw your ass under the bus next. She's going to say, well, you didn't give me the right information, and well, it's not my fault. I was told this was what happened, because that's where that's going. See, she's trying to cover her ass from all angles, and there's a lot of ass to cover from what I hear. And it's going to take quite some time to actually, for her to dig her ass out of the hell that she's about to feel coming down upon her for the shit that she's pulled. Yeah. The garbage that she keeps doing is going to come and bite her in the ass. Think what's going to happen to her in Fed 2. I mean, if the case gets dismissed, Jeremy said that he would already pursue it in state court. And they think, oh, we'll just have a countersuit. Yeah, let's see how that works out for you. Oh, well, if Jeremy does this, we're going to do this. Yeah, right. All right. Just like you were going to show evidence, just like you were going to build a memorial, just like you were going to, help out with a barn, just like all of the other things that you said you were going to do that you still haven't done. So, I mean, color me surprised whenever your shit doesn't come to fruition because, well, you're what was that? You said you had like all of these videos, proving X, Y, and Z, but you seem to be the one dirty deleting all of your videos. Editing them out, making sure that you take out all the little bits in there that used to have and don't have anymore. Those you've either privated or said, well, if you want to see them, you're just going to have to pay for them. Why? Because you know what those videos say. You know that those videos, they already have copies of them. Yeah, there's already copies of those videos out there of you saying that you were doing a fundraiser for a barn, that you were doing a fundraiser. Those videos are already out there of you talking about doxing people. All of those videos are still out there. People still have copies of them. So yeah, go ahead, bring on your lawsuit. Let's see how well that works out for you, because I can pretty much say that I don't think that the court is going to appreciate that a whole lot. Because what has Jeremy done? Mocked you. He has laughed at you. He hasn't called you a sexual predator, has he? No. No, I'm pretty sure he hasn't done that. But you sure as hell have called him that. I don't think Jeremy has ever said that you've done things that you haven't done, that aren't provable. But you have. You've said things that Jeremy has done that are provable that he hasn't done. But you're so smart that you should have been an attorney. At least that's what a couple of well, let's see, a disbarred attorney and a permanently retired attorney have probably told you, and one that's, look at it, well, he's so bright that he got himself into 2 foreclosures and owing a whole bunch of money and had to file bankruptcy. Maybe you were listening to him. I wonder who was it that was telling you were so bright? Why doesn't your buddy Bubbles come around anymore? Why isn't he over there, stroking your ego up, helping your channel? Oh, that's right. He only did that to, keep you in the loop as far as he could use you, because he knew that you were taking money, raising money using a child. Interesting, wasn't it? Taking money, using a child to do that with. And then of course, whenever the shit hits the fan, you just, you dump Lynette like a hot potato, just like, well, I'm done with her. She's garbage. She just lies and grifts. So she lies and grifts, but yet you're back with her again. I wonder, did those videos stay up of you talking shit about her, saying that she was trash, that she was garbage? The only person that she would talk to was John Cook. Is that those the ones that you left up? Oh, maybe not, huh? I mean, what other kind of bullshit did you pull there, Fleesa? What other kind of videos have you deleted off your channel or hidden behind a paywall? Because if your audience knows how much shit that you've caused with all of that you've done, would they still be donating to you? Would they still be sending you money over there? Because you're going to do with that money as you please, because you don't give 2 damns about her, that child. Anybody that is giving you that money to do a specific thing with, you're there to take that money, make sure that you do well with it for yourself. So very interesting that you had somebody what was doing Christmas gifts. Let's see, what was it last Christmas that you were doing? Oh, for every donation, they said they were going to double it. How'd that all pan out? Well, we can't show the video. Really? Interesting. Can't show the video. Well, because the children. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Gotcha. Yeah, it's sort of like, it's really interesting that you talk a big game about that you're going to put together a fundraiser, raise all money for all these people, and then whenever the court comes in and says, hey, we're going to be digging into this because you were making money for Lynette. It was there to benefit Lynette. That money was for Lynette's benefit. All of a sudden it becomes, well, these are gaffes. They weren't donations. These fundraisers, they weren't fundraisers. You guys are sadly mistaken. Yeah. Massive adult party was the outcome. Absolutely, Marama. They had a nice little nice little get together, you know, lots of drinking and drugs. I bet that was a fun little party. I bet there were even firearms there. I wonder if that probation officer knew that that's what was going on. You know, your wife's little probation officer. I wonder if they're aware what was happening there. I wonder if they did any testing on him after that. Oh. No, never. No, not him. You know, he works hard. Works so hard. Jeremy's mediation is on Wednesday. Yeah, it is.
And then she does, we'll confirm that she says, yes, it's called freedom of speech. I bet Paint Chips was the one who put that in her head.
I don't know. But he then goes on to say, Eli goes on to say, you are aware, and isn't it true that Fleesa has stated that she's your PR team? And Lynette goes, no, never. Now, you realize the website, the PR team, the sound clip has already been submitted in last month as evidence. It's already done. It's already in. And so it's already there. And now she's going, no, it never happened. There is sound and images of PR for Lynette. So she goes, I haven't spoken to Fleesa in over 9 months. Did she provide you money? This is huge for bankruptcy court. You know what? Let's not even talk about the money. I want to save that for bankruptcy court. I don't want.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is going to be interesting.
Fleesa, oh boy, the money issue. The money issue was huge on the record in court. So let's skip the money issue because Fleesa is watching all this like a freaking fat hound. And we're not giving her anything.
That's fine. Eli does ask her, isn't it true that you direct people to go watch her channel? And she said yes.
Oh man, busted. So then Eli, I'm going to talk just a little bit about the money. So she gave you money for a lawyer here today, didn't she? And so there's a huge discussion about money. Now the money with Fleesa and the lawyer has already been put on the record. I made sure it was on the record for future litigation. And then he goes on to about the cameras. So we're going to go cameras and lawyer. And she says, you got cameras on your fence. Yeah. Your cameras record him December 7th. She goes, my cameras record everyone. Yeah, Miss Preston. And this is the judge now goes, Miss Preston. She's putting her back into alignment because she's going, I have to record all the stalkers, all of his fans that come down the road. Who's the one fan that was so unhinged, so mentally disturbed that they literally bought property across the street from us?
Yeah. With Fleesa stating there's no money, do you think she's trying to call the dogs off of her accounts? Oh, it won't matter. See, that's the thing, Brahma. It won't matter if there's no money there. Because, see, the thing is once she's opened herself up to that, which she did by doing the fundraisers for Lynette and the child, she opened herself up for that. And once she opened herself up for that, yes, they can go in and look at those accounts. Every single one of them. They'll see how much came in through PayPal, through Ko-fi, through every single medium that she's been talking about. Every single one of those they will look at. They will look at anybody that's associated with her. For example, they'll be looking at her husband. They'll be looking at anybody that has anything to do with her channel. So they're going to dig. You don't understand that once they start seeing money coming in from places, they're going to trace where that money came from. They're going to get a full accounting of it. Any bit of money that went out, they're going to be tracing where that money went to, what that money was for. If she used that money to buy gift certificates or, gift cards, they're going to be tracing all of that stuff down. Not responsible for what I did with gifts. Yeah, that sounds like something she would say. Yes, that's exactly right, Herman. And they will trace every single penny of it down. and make a full accounting of it. So she would be wise to have all of that for them. Just open up the accounts, because if they have to go digging for it, that means that they know she's hiding something. They'll just dig even harder. What BBB should have known, and maybe he did. Bankruptcy doesn't play. Yeah, he knows. Why do you think he's trying to separate himself away from them two? He wants to be so far away from them, but work in the background. His words, not mine. He said I'll still be working in the background. Okay. See how that's working out for you, Deuce? See how that's working out for you. You're working in the background. Got you a nice little hearing with the grievance committee there. Yeah, they're referring that stuff on. That's going to be really interesting. Guess who's going to be there to testify on that? Oh boy. And I'm sure they don't have any problem traveling there, do they? Are you going to run off to Armenia again? Go hide and go cower yet again?
The person in court. I just can't even fathom. Can't even fathom.
And then at one point, he's saying that the Ohio courts is taking longer than we anticipated, correct? And she goes, yes. Because court just doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. There's been delays.
All of them
At
do.
one point, the judge wanted a conference status hearing to find out where they were at. And at that point, they said they were in the process of getting an attorney.
It's added more and more and more violations.
Yes.
And I promise you,
Yep.
it's going to escalate even more. The anti-what the hell's ecosystem, after they see all this, is going to escalate even more. Even more.
And they
She
did.
said, I don't keep dates in my head.
Because he's
According to
asking,
your head.
did you give Fleesa the recording from December 7th? And so she goes, I don't keep dates in my head, da-da-da-da-da. And she goes on to say, I don't know what day. And he goes, who controls the cameras? And she goes, John and I do, both of us. And then how did the video get to Tulise the very same day where Jeremy and George were back in Otter Creek? She goes, I don't know. Well, hold a second. You just said you and Crook control the cameras. And he goes, you gave the videos to Fleesa, didn't you? And she goes on to say, Fleesa keeps an evidence file for us because I don't have a computer. Instead of saying, yes, I did, it's Fleesa keeps an evidence file for us. I don't have a computer. She's the holder of everything. Yeah, in other words, you gave her the videos and she's broadcasting them and you're in violation and she's going to be held accountable for it. Both Lynette and Fleesa.
Yeah. She also said that Levy County Sheriff has a file folder of evidence for her as well. Did you catch that in your notes?
I didn't write it down, but I remember it.
So then he goes into Exhibit K, where it is a image of your truck when we returned back.
Thank you, Artie Keller. You have a lovely, fantastic day also, and thank you for the hugs and the love. It's always appreciated. Thanks. Sean's mama says, hi guys. Mama Shauna, good to see you. Good to see you.
Otter Creek and didn't announce it, but Two Fleas had no problems sharing with the whole world.
Well, he said, Eli says, you agree you're giving videos to Fleesa. And she goes, I stopped that 8 months ago. Dumb, da-dum, dumb.
Now does it make sense why Eli says you understand that the Ohio courts is taking longer? This has been going on for months.
Wow. And the videos, the hundreds of violations with the videos is a major, major topic. And she goes, I stopped that 8 months ago. Okay, well then Crook was giving them. She's already testified. The only people that have control of the cameras are her and Crook. So she says she was giving them 8 months ago and beyond prior. So Crook was giving them 8 months to current day. And
because they have current videos, and they still have current videos, and they still have access to those. Just like
I have, they're very deep. I can't even read my writing here.
Well, then she goes on to saying that Jeremy Hales was gone for 6 months.
Oh yeah, she goes on. I was gone for 6 months, and all of this.
Know that?
Oh, good question.
How did they know that?
The people in control are you. So Eli zeroes her back in and says, all right, just summarize. The people in control of the cameras are you and Crook, correct? She says yes. And you went on. So now the Volpe interview comes up. He goes, so you went on with Volpe, did a whole interview on Volpe, talking about civil protection orders, talking about court when you were told not to, correct? She goes, yes, I did go on.
But she also says, at this point, she's talking with her hands like this, and you can see all the new jewelry on her fingers. She goes, yes, but I can't remember the storyline Because my brain
can't
brain doesn't
remember the
work like- by the way, remember,
storyline.
her brain works like that. She can remember everything. That was in Levy County Court. Well, in this court, she goes, my brain doesn't work like that. I can't remember dates. And he goes, so you went on on Vomits and you discussed the CPO and how court was so wrong, right? She goes, it was unjust and this has been weaponized against us by the court.
Good.
With
If that were the
sitting
case.
right there.
And then Eli goes, you agree that you actively comment on.
All right, and you have a good one. Sign off and have a wonderful one. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, Ann. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. But George was still in Florida. Oops, Caps. They always leave out George. Yep. They always do.
Felisa's channel. She goes, I have only commented 3 times in the past 9 months and I had to debunk lies. Well, let's be clear. Felisa blocked her. Felisa has told the world that nobody can trust Lynette, and then decided, since Lynette wasn't going to turn her in anymore for charges, which doesn't matter because it's going to happen in federal court with bankruptcy anyway, she's still going to jail, that she was going to let her back in and try and pretend like none of this ever happened. Like Lynette didn't put all the evidence and information out there of the fraud and the felony fundraising, not giving the money to Lynette. Now they just want to pretend like it didn't happen. Oh, it happened. So now she's only been on there 3 times in the past 9 months.
Yeah. 8, 9
just
months.
like, just because I watch a video doesn't mean I'm a stalker.
So that's a lie. We've seen her multiple times on Two Fleas Chat being active, and it was more than 3 times. And from what I understand, 2 of her YouTube accounts were blocked, and now she's...
Your 58th birthday is oh my gosh, it's Wednesday? Man. Well, I will tell you what, I will probably be streaming Wednesday. You come by and I will play a very, very good Christmas song for you. It looks a little bit like this.
Joyful time, it's your special day. Gather round, we're here to say happy birthday, happy birthday. You're the shining star, let's celebrate you no matter where we are. Tequila and margaritas, party through the night. Cake and candles, the mood is just right. As the candles flicker, make a loving toast to the one we adore the most.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's exactly what the birthday looks like. Whenever it's birthday, we show that one. We show that one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my 58th birthday Wednesday. Well, congratulations on 58, man. That's great. Good day, Shizzy. Felisa and group keep saying Ohio has no power over people in Florida. Can't wait for karma. I'll say blessings. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, what's going to happen with them is yeah, sure. Let's see how that works out for. Let's see how that works out for them. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. We'll yeah.
She's on a 3rd one. And the name Lynette is in it, but I thought she was burying that name.
Buried
She doesn't
like a
want to
dead
go
dog.
by Lynette anymore. But yet here she is still commenting on an account with the name Lynette in it. Makes no sense to me. So then she talks about how they have cameras because of all the death threats and the kidnapping threats. Like, what death threats and kidnapping? Like, why wasn't that brought into evidence?
Yeah.
So then Eli talks about death threats. Says, we shared a video here of you talking to Shara Wolf that you want Jeremy Hales dead like a dog. And boy, does she scramble and backpedal. That's a figure of speech. That was a private conversation. I didn't mean it. That's just a figure of speech. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it at all. He goes, oh, okay, well, we listened to another conversation about you wanting your family members to get a hitman to kill Jeremy Hales. That video was played in this court. It's all a lie. It's AI. She literally says, do you hear this? I have vocal cord problems. It was AI. They were playing AI of my voice. It's not real. It's a recorded conversation
between
with
her
Shara.
and Shara. Remember, the
There's no
journalist
AI.
that she asked to cover this story.
So now Lynette not only has spinal infusion, like Crook, they're both using that excuse now for disability, she has vocal problems. She has vocal cord problems.
So
That's what she
raspy
said.
voice.
I have vocal cord problems. It's all AI. It's all a lie. I never said that. Wow. And Shara already gave testimony that she said all of it.
And then she tried to justify that it was a conversation between two people privately. I didn't really mean dead. I just meant like a figurative speech.
And then at that, Eli doesn't have to say anything else. I mean, there's no credibility. The evidence has already been shared. And Eli goes, nothing further. Lynette then goes, this is just disgusting. And the judge goes, be quiet.
Well, what I find really amazing about all of this, they wanted to sue Jeremy for using her image. And as you see, I don't use her image. And it has nothing to do with getting sued. I just don't use her image on anything that I do. Because I do parody. Yet she's out here saying they're using AI. No, the voice conversations that I have, and I have the recording, that is her. 110%. I mean, she's made different excuses for those recordings. Say, well, I wasn't talking to Tug. Yeah, you were having a conversation with Tug. He was asking you questions, and you were responding to those questions. But yet it's all to spin. Spin, 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 spin. And that's what they'll continue to do. Just spin it any way they can to try to make them look like they smell like roses. You know, it is, God, what was that? There was a movie not too long ago, the stench of the guy, he smelled of death, and that's why he kept flowers around. It was a recent movie. I can't remember what the name of it was, like the Hunger Games. I think it was the Hunger Games. You know, he kept flowers around him all the time, on him, because the smell of death was all around him. What do you think about Trump's current deregulation on tractors and heavy equipment for DEF? I don't know anything about it. Don't know. For defense, I don't know. I guess, maybe, I don't know.
She told her to stop talking. Yep.
And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm brought back on the stand. I didn't know this was going to happen. Eli says, I'm going to bring in another witness. I don't have any notes for this, so you take it away.
So at this point, it's 11:29. Eli says, Your Honor, I want to bring up a rebuttal witness. Jeremy Hale's back to the stand. And we did not anticipate this happening. We thought we had already testified as witnesses and we were done and that we would just be in the courtroom taking notes. And so you were up there briefly where he discussed in December of 2025, would you agree between December 7th of 2025 or December 8th of 2025 that there was footage or image of your truck posted on Two Fleas? And you said, I don't recall the exact same day, but it was the next day
that we arrived. We flew back. Did we drive or we fly back?
We flew.
Okay, so we flew back. So the next day, we were already back in Otter Creek, but we had so many videos ahead that nobody knew we were in Otter Creek. We had videos from Ohio, so nobody would know we were in Otter Creek on purpose.
So you've got Fleesa,
for our own safety.
You've got Fleesa disseminating images of Jeremy's vehicle, blasting that we're back in Otter Creek, and we didn't mention anything. We didn't say anything. And Eli said, do you feel that that is a threat to your safety? Do you remember what you said?
everything's a blur at this point.
He answered yes, absolutely, because we didn't announce it, and you've got the harassing channels blasting it all over.
They're inciting harm. They want people to know when we're back, so that harm can come to us, and it's very intentional, and it's very, very clear that it's very intentional, and it's a violation of civil protection orders, and they're going to be held accountable for it.
So then Justin steps in and says, were there any threats of harm with the post? And so it's not just...
So Justin gets to cross-examine me again, because are there any memes or any threats? I do remember my answer here. I said, listen, every night there's somebody in Felisa's chat talking about how to take us out, how to do harm to us, how to do something to destroy, to kill us, things along those lines. I have a complete legal journal. Without that journal in front of me, I can't tell you what's happening. Whether it's Luthman, whether it's Crook, whether it's Felisa, whether they're citing it and they're saying it. Like, there's just another one. There was another one the other day from Felisa. I mean, they said something so horrific that completely and totally proves what they accomplished to do was accomplished, and they'll be held accountable for it for court. So even the comments in the live chat, that's evidence for us. And I went, listen, I have all of this. I can show you a ton of them where there's people, you know, the moron bearded fisherman, homeless, unhinged mental patient, should be in a hospital, talking about how many different ways to kill us in Florida, who just went on a live stream with paint chips, all defamatory, which Crook then encourages. Lynette puts comments in and encourages, and we have it all in court. The insanity of it all. So I do remember all of that.
And then he asked, so you believe that these images came from Lynette and Crook? And I remember my answer. I went, listen, there's only your clients already gave testimony here. Your client just gave testimony. They are in control of the camera. Therefore, the only person that could give video to Felisa is your clients. Therefore, this is violation of third party. And you already know we're going to go after protective orders against her as well. Yes.
As we've already been given his testimony here in court. And the judge knows that we're moving in that direction as well, as been given testimony in court.
And then you also state that there were no threats, but without Lynette and Crook in the equation, there wouldn't be these communications and these threats. And then
no, I never said there were no threats. I said I didn't know of it.
Well, and it's more than just a sore point. You have to understand that they've got these stalkers, and they're trying to keep themselves safe. And they're not able to keep themselves safe whenever you have somebody in real time updating you where you're at. That becomes a problem, because there have already been death threats made to them. There's already been other kinds of threats that go beyond death threats made to them. And for this, it's more for their safety. And you also have to understand that he is more than concerned about himself. He's concerned about that young lady sitting right there next to him. That right there should give pause to someone like the Flea that thinks it's all fun and games, and we're going to show that Jeremy's lying, that he's not in Ohio. Did you ever take into consideration, of other people's safety? I guess that's a little too much for you to do. Thing that scared me for George and Jeremy's safety when the law enforced judge's grudge protection order for L removed all the weapons that what the Hills had to protect themselves. Interesting.
Any threats if I don't have my journal with me.
With that specific posting.
If I didn't have my journal, I didn't know of any threats. But I did say, you remove Lynette and Crook from the equation. There are no threats. There is nothing. There are no issues. There is no harassment. There is no violations. There is no anything. Our life would be normal again.
So then Eli goes into explaining which exhibits he's going to submit to the courts.
This is standard. This is standard court. So we're done. I'm off the stand now, just so we're all on the same page, okay? So George is jumping ahead, and we're not clarifying with those who don't know court standards and procedures. I'm off the stand. Now at the end, there's what they call the submission of exhibits. So every piece of evidence that's been shown. So you can object to exhibits, or you can go, yeah, we have no problem. So the judge starts with Eli, all right, mission of exhibits, and here they are. You can give them to the court reporter. And Justin, do you have any objections? He goes, nope. All right, all the exhibits are omitted. And then Justin, do you have a submission of exhibits? Yep. And Eli goes, listen, I object to this 10-foot video. It's already been adjudicated. There's no reason for it. And the judge goes, I'll allow it. And frankly, who cares? They've already been found guilty of it. But Eli was going, listen, for deficiency, why are we going over this again? She goes, I'll allow it. It's just more condemning for them.
Yeah. And then in addition to their attorney, he was going to submit one email, and it was an email between Deuce and Shara. I don't know the contents of that specific email. I wasn't in there, so I don't know. I don't know how it's going to help Lynette Crook's case. And especially since Shara now has information and has testified against them. And then the other exhibit was going to be images or videos of employees driving down North Otter Creek filming their property.
So again, submitting evidence that they are providing videos of us to Fleesa. It's a video Fleesa put up, images from Fleesa. So you're going to you're going to submit for evidence that actually proves our case. Whatever.
So 3 pieces of exhibits, which I personally think are weak exhibits. When Fleesa says she has mountains of evidence, where are those mountains of evidence if he only submitted 3 things, which I think are weak exhibits?
Hey, Debbie, wow.
I'm sure he had a ton, but he was duped by the Deuce.
So then we move into closing arguments, and the judge literally goes, do you guys want closing arguments? And Eli goes, you know what, I'm going to be brief. And Justin doesn't say anything. How about you do Eli's closing arguments and let me get Justin's, because Justin's are just, Eli was on fire. But Justin would given up, and he threw them all under the bus. So you talk about Eli's closing arguments, and then I'll talk about Justin's.
Okay, so it's at this point, taking notes and trying to listen at the same time is a difficult task. I'm going to try my best. It's not going to be verbatim. It's going to be word for word.
But transcripts are coming. They are on. They will be on order tomorrow.
I can give you like a brief synopsis of what was mentioned. So at this point, it's 11:33. Eli goes into saying just because Jeremy has fame and an online presence doesn't mean that he shouldn't have the right, the same safety and protection from harassment as any other person would. And so he said these constant online attacks are giving him anxiety and fear for his safety, and it's an evolution of harassment. So in other words, like every time they've been found guilty, Lynette and Crook, the harassment has escalated and gotten worse, which Justin didn't even know that they've been found guilty multiple times, because I testified to that. And then he talks about how it's anywhere.
Hello, Tina. Hey, Shizzy, God forbid something happen to Jeremy Hales George, but if it were to, can the anti-Hales be held accountable? Depends. Depends on the situation. Depends on the situation. The way that they've been escalating, I wouldn't be surprised if there would be a conversation with them, and probably a pretty serious inquiry into their behavior. But you have to remember that's always going to be after the fact. That's the downside to that.
From the signs and the pew-pews falsely accusing Jeremy and Arpis, and having his Ohio address doxed and exposing him wherever his whereabouts are, and the harassment has involved. He goes, even the littlest things with communication, with Crook flipping the bird, or Lynette intentionally rolling down her window to communicate. Like, all they have to do is stop. Just ignore us. Go the other way.
Crook is shaking his head the entire time in the Zoom camera going, yeah.
And then he goes, during the second contempt, where they posted up for hours in front of Town Hall and chose not to leave immediately. They were... Crook and Lynette both testified that they arrived there early. Why would you need to arrive there early? Knowing that they knew I was going to be there. Telling on themselves. And then he talks about the third contempt, where there's a ton of online harassment and instigated by Lynette and Crook, and that there's harassment of third-party contact. There's direct participation with the YouTube channels. There's hundreds and thousands costing you to have to bring these people to court to get them to stop. Anywhere from them calling you a cult leader to a terrorist to all these other names, and then how Lynette and Crook,
PDF file, and Eli went through it all.
Are encouraging people with...
They're trying to encourage people to kill me.
Yes. So whether it's through vomit or paint chips or 2Ls, they've got... he brought out how paint chips are creating these like fake videos of Jeremy doing inappropriate things and dressed up as whatever, and it's a disgusting cycle of harassment. And then there's the direct violations, where Lynette and Crook have no credibility. The direct violations, these are like a blatant disrespect for the courts. Here we are in court again, where they have not paid for their fines. They're ignoring the courts with the court costs. They haven't paid any of that.
They owe us thousands. By the way, when we were awarded legal fees for our lawyer fees, the lawyer doesn't get
Yeah, I saw that on Jeremy and George, or on Megan and Tugs tonight. That was absolutely crazy. In my opinion, John is escalating. Something's going to happen, but what we don't know, well, we just pray that nothing does. That's the thing, Debbie. We just pray that nothing happens. You know, it's very concerning.
We get that money. So those lawyer fees go directly to us. They have not paid 1 penny. And Eli does say to the judge, these people are a blatant disrespect for this court.
They haven't even paid a dime of the fines that she charged when she found them guilty in contempt of court. And then he said the judgment of this court has helped him with his safety. However, Levy County Sheriff are talking about the totality of the circumstances, and they're not helping him. It's obviously that they're not willing to help him, and that the CSPO is keeping Jeremy alive.
He literally says that the videoing and the civil protection orders are my insurance policy. It's the only thing why I'm still alive today, I agree with them.
Yeah. He goes into talking about how Crook has brandished firearms, and that now that they're both wearing guns on their hips for intimidation, which again, it's not legal, but why are they doing it? They're only doing it to intimidate, right? And that Jeremy is not safe, and that Lynette and Crook are in contempt of the civil stalking protective order, and then the online participating and the third party harassing, actively recording him and giving it to the fleas, exposing his whereabouts, which is a direct violation, and then the OCC sign directly at the road is a clear message to Jeremy, and then the court has the power to hold them in contempt, and that we're asking the court for the full 5 years, no possession of firearms, and that this court has held Lynette and Crook accountable to their disregard of the law, and that we're asking the courts to grant new protective orders for the 5 years.
He was on fire. I didn't expect Justin to get up. I thought he gave up at this point, because at this point he was just like, oh my goodness, this is a losing battle. He does get up. So Justin gets up and he throws the...
Well, at that point in time, if their firearms are taken away and they end up with firearms, the Levy County has a reason to move in on them for that. So that right there could be a reason that Levy County would be taking it seriously, especially if they're told that they cannot carry anymore. But we don't know. We'll have to see what the judge says.
Entire anti-what the Hales ecosystem under the bus. This is his last Hail Mary to try and save Lynette and Crook. And he gets up and he says, I have a very different perspective, Your Honor, as you might imagine. And I agree. He completely and totally agrees. I agree that they are being harassed. I agree that all these death threats are real. I agree that all this third-party contact is real. This is all real. It's happening. We've seen the evidence today. Now, you notice he didn't say Megan Fox did anything, or Coop did anything, or Tug did anything, or Shizzy did anything. It was all the evidence that was already displayed in court. Deuce, Fleesa, Bonehead, Stupid Lane, Marley Huge, Paint Chips, Vomit. And he goes, and I agree, there's a lot of online activity, but my clients are pawns to these others. My clients are the pawns to Fleesa and the Deuce and the anti-what the hell's ecosystem. He did not say anything about anybody covering the story in the actual truth, or Megan Fox or Tug. It was 100%. He says, my clients are pawns to Fleesa, to Deuce, using these CPOs to weaponize Lynette and Crook for their own fame and fortune. As you can see right there under my fingers. He literally states that Fleesa is weaponizing the civil protection orders for her own fame and fortune. He literally states that Deuce has weaponized the civil protection orders for his own fame and fortune. He has literally stated that the others, Dodgy Robbie, all of them, by the way, the anti-what the Hales ecosystem was brought up nonstop. And he now knows who they are and what they are. And he goes, I agree 100%. They are weaponizing this CPO for their own fame and fortune. He goes, I have no doubt Jeremy Hales and George are being harassed. He says, Fleesa and Deuce, they're using Lynette and Crook as pawns. A CPO isn't designed for this. He goes on to say, Your Honor, CPOs are designed for spouses that are causing physical harm to another spouse. We can't hand these CPOs out like candy. Who has the best knowledge of what's going on? And that's the Levy County Sheriff. They don't show bias. Justin literally went like this when Beecham was on the stand. Couldn't believe what was coming out of Beecham's mouth. And he says they're in the best position to handle these issues. He states this to the court, blows my mind. He goes, extending the civil protection orders will only add fuel on this fire. And I can guarantee you, if you do not extend these protection orders, all these YouTubers and Deuce, Fleesa, Dodgy Robbie, Stupid Lame, Bonehead, Marla Huge, Vomit, Paint Chips, they will stop if you don't extend the civil protection orders.
No, they won't.
He can predict the future.
They won't stop.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. He's telling the judge, if you extend the civil protection orders, these people are going to continue to harass them and use Lynette and Crook as pawns. And if you don't, they promise they will stop harassing them.
No.
Insanity.
They will not. That's their play. That's what they think their play is. Well, if you take away the civil protection order, we'll stop stalking and harassing them. You've got to be kidding me. The only thing that is keeping them alive is the fact that they have those civil protection orders. They promised that, oh yeah, just like they promised they were going to build a barn, just like they promised that they were going to, put in a memorial, just like they promised that they were going to do this and they were going to do that. Well, just like they promised, yeah, we're going to have an attorney handle all of the cases in Levy County, all of the cases in Fed 1, Fed 2. We're going to have one attorney do that. And then they got saran wrap for bankruptcy. None of those cases went away. They're still there. They're not going to stop. They're going to continue to harass Jeremy and George, and they've already shown that they have no reason to stop because, well, they got people throwing cash at them to continue on with their bad behavior.
He says, show civil protection order to deprive these people of their Second Amendment rights, meaning Lynette and Crook.
Well, Elfie, the thing about it is if they really thought that they were out of Fed 2, if they really thought they were out of Fed 2, back when what was it, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, when they were celebrating, they were having their big celebration. Look, it was dismissed with prejudice. It was so exciting that they went on and on about it for what 2 weeks, till it was pointed out that no, it's not over. It's actually going to Judge Hinkle. Judge Hinkle is going to make a decision. Jeremy still has to file something. Judge Hinkle still has to respond to what was filed. And we haven't seen the document yet. Was anything filed? I guess we'll find out. Just because you didn't see it today doesn't mean you're not going to see it tomorrow. Doesn't mean that they're not backed up, that they're just getting through all of it. But hey, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
And he goes on to say, you know what, Jeremy Hales, he's young. Which, by the way, I'm almost 50. I don't need to pause to think I'm 48. I'm going to be 49 this month. I'm almost 50. I'm not young.
And happy birthday, Jeremy.
I may look it. I'm not young. He goes, he's young. He's powerful. He's wealthy.
Young, powerful, wealthy.
And Crook, they're like flies. If there was a fly in the courtroom right now, they would be a fly to Jeremy Hales. By the way, George, what do you do when there's a fly in the house?
If it's in the way, you swat it.
You kill it. Bad analogy on justice.
Yeah, very bad analogy.
They're a nuisance. You swat it. Lynette and Crook are like flies to Jeremy because he's young, he's powerful, he's wealthy. They are nothing to this man. Let the sheriff do their job. He throws the entire anti-What the Hales ecosystem under the bus.
Let the sheriff do his job. If the sheriff was doing his job, they would have already arrested Lynette and John Cook. If that was the case, let them do their job. They haven't been doing their job this whole time. What makes you think that, so if we lift the protective order, they're actually going to do their job? No, because if the protective order is lifted, then that gives free reign for Lynette and John Crook to make false allegations. And that's what they would do in a heartbeat. I'm ready for a new Tizzy to Bounce video. Her last was a doozy. Yeah, it was good, Ronnie. Love Tizzy.
He throws Fleesa, Deuce, the leaders of the anti-ecosystem, under the bus. And then guarantees if she doesn't extend it, that the harassment will stop. The threats will stop. I can't believe it. Which then, Eli gets back up. I didn't know you could come back up as a rebuttal in a...
I did, just from watching trials online. But I do want to add, before Eli got back up with his closing argument, he did state that Lynette and Crook are just pawns of a game that they never wanted to be a part of. Referring
Fleesa,
to the
Deuces, all the... He named the
harassers,
ecosystem.
right? He specifically is referring to the channels that are harassing us.
He's talking about all the violations that Lynette and Crook are being found guilty for.
Yes.
And he's not talking about Megan Fox, Tug. He's not talking about
They don't
Mr.
harass
Coop. He's
us.
not talking about Shizzywhiznut. He's not talking about anybody else who doesn't harass us. He is only talking about anti-what-the-hell's ecosystem. He throws them all under the bus and says Lynette and Crook are pawns in their game for wealth.
Yeah.
He literally states the anti-what-the-hell's ecosystem is weaponizing the civil protection orders for their own fame and fortune.
It's them that's weaponizing us, not us. And the whole time, Lynette's got the phone up to her ear hole like that. So I see her hoop earring and her ear hole is exposed. It's disgusting. So I had to look away, but go ahead.
So Eli gets back up and he says, Your Honor, this is why CPOs exist. If Lynette Preston and John Crook wanted out of all of this, why were they on an interview with Vomit? Why are they on Tully's every single night saying, I just sent you messages? They don't want out. They want more. They wouldn't be broadcasting everything they continue to do if they were a pawn in this game. And we ask the court for you to follow the law because you're the only one that has. Jeremy Hales and George will not be safe going back in Florida if you don't extend these civil protection orders. And with that, it's done. We have civil protection orders extended until April 20th, 2026, until she makes her judgment, which will be by mail. We will find out, are they going to do jail time? We believe they will. We believe that she's going to mandate that they have to check themselves into Levy County Sheriff jail and do an amount of time. There's probably going to be financial fines. They haven't paid it. We'll continue the liens on the property. Property is going to stay on bankruptcy anyway. We believe, and we can't prove it, but we believe, based on how everything went, there will be a 5-year extension and firearms will be taken away from them. This was an insane 2 months, 2 days in court for 4 cases. And Lord willing, we'll never have to go back again if they follow the law and stop.
Damn. That was worth watching. I hadn't seen that whole thing. So that's why I wanted to go back and actually watch that and watch it with you guys so you could sort of get my reaction. I mean, I watched this as well, didn't watch it, but just listened to it while I was on a walk. And I was amazed that them saying that they would stop. You know, I have little faith in what they say that they're going to do. And the reason I say that is they've said, well, we're going to cover everything. We're not going to cover Hales anymore. Yeah. Oh, we'll just cover Sundays. What do they do? They're constantly stirring up shit. Constantly trying to cover their ass. It is a constant stream of stupidity. They'll make up stories as they go just to cover their ass for what they got in trouble for in the first place. And I'm always amazed that they will continue if they're not going after Jeremy, they're going to go after Jay Hip. They're going to go after Coop. They're going to go after Tug. They're going to go after Megan. They're scared shitless of me. That's why they don't mess with me. because they know what will happen if they start messing with me. I will roast them over an open spit. That's why they back off really quick, because I've got them for stalking, for harassment, for doxing, and they know that I got them for that. That's why they chill. Like me trying to stop smoking, they just can't leave it alone. Their brains are hardwired for Jeremy Hale's bashing, etc. Jeremy has said since that, John and Lynette got hit with 14,000 more in fines from Ohio. Well, you also have to look at what the court fees are going to be in Levy County. For thumbnail, for trespass, for all of the other bullshit that they pull. See, those right there haven't gone away. Ah, you like that? Cheers. It's getting crazy and crazier and crazier. I'm looking at the place in Venice. Pretty. I got a screensaver that has a picture of Venice. Oh, man, I could probably share those with you sometime. Not tonight. Tonight I'm gonna share something fun. One more video before we call it a night. Just one more. We gotta have it. And I think that you know, somebody reminded me of it. And I was like, you know, I haven't thought about doing this one in some time. So I think that we should have this last one just for you guys, because, well, I'm kind like that. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? It is here, and it should be right there. Where is it? I don't see it. I'm not finding it. Why am I not finding it? I know I have it there. Huh. Maybe I put it somewhere else. I think I did. That's so screwy. No, that's not it. I thought it was there, but I don't see it. Crazy. I know I've got it uploaded, but for some reason, I'm just not able to find it. That is so wild. Huh. Where would it have gone? Let me see. There it is. Got it. Right there. Is this it? That can't be it. Huh. Maybe it is. Oh, I think it is. Let me double check. I want to play this one. Yep, that's the one. Okay. I just wanted to be sure. Holy cow. It is 12:30. It is that time. And we love this. We love this one.
You know when you have something so good it drops. Like a bombshell.
I don't whisper, I don't tiptoe, I don't beg. I say it straight 10 toes, foot on your neck. And every time I open my mouth with facts, somebody screams harassment while clutching their ass. I don't attack people, I attack bullshit. I read the rules, then I aim dead center and pull it. You don't like my tone, that's adorable, pal. But YouTube don't enforce hurt feelings or how you scab. I plan my content, yeah, damn right I do. That's called effort, not a hit squad crew. I schedule drops cause I know what I'm doing, not cause I'm lurking in Discord recruiting goons. Same topic, I cover facts. Same week, news don't wait for naps. Multiple channels talking, that's the web. Not a conspiracy cause I won't play dead. I don't need coordination, I don't need backup. I bring the receipt so low, tighten the strap up. You want harassment, show me the proof. Not your panic attack with attitude. Bombshell! I'm not the problem, I'm the test. You feel exposed, I feel blessed. Say it loud, say it clean. Tell yourself whatever helps. But me speaking facts ain't harassment, champ, it's help. They freak out when I use words like destroy. Like truth delivered hard is a dangerous toy. But metaphors don't swing fists, don't break bones. They just hit harder when you're already exposed. I don't threaten, I don't sick, I don't send mobs. I don't tell anyone to go harass the jobs. I talk, I analyze, I connect the dots. If that scares you, congrats, it's working a lot. You try to nail me for a teaser, like I committed crimes in a trailer. No content posted, no rule breach. You try to strike a thought, that's weak, chief. Policy ain't forward, looking paranoia. It's backward facing cold and loyally loyal. You can't punish me for what you fear I'll say. That's not enforcement, that's pissing your pants in public. Okay, I don't need hypotheticals to land a hit. I bring examples, citations, concrete shit. If it ain't true, you got no claim. So stop trying to arrest smoke and call it a win. No threat, no target, no call to burn. Just commentary you couldn't outlearn. You can hate my edge, my mouth, my shell, but taste ain't law, read the rules you sell. Bombshell. Bombshell. You try to twist my words, make shadows scream. Turn slang and sarcasm in a crime scene. Shiny bracelets, vague by design. No names, no facts, just a phrase you mind. You need false statements stated as true about a real damn person, not true, not you. Implication ain't evidence, fear ain't law. And stretching policy just shows where you're raw. You say I build us versus them like it's some threat. Buddy commentaries always drawing lines in the sand. Still no call to action, no go get them shit. Just me saying what I see while you clutch your pearls and branch. You keep saying could, might, maybe, may. I say show me where I crossed it, you look away. Because deep down you know the truth hurts like hell. I didn't break policy, I broke your spell. This isn't harassment. This is what happens when someone won't lie politely or shut up comfortably. So you don't have to look stupid. Policy do better or yeah, bombshell. Style ain't sin, backbone ain't crime. Bombshell. Speaking facts, you panic in time. No evidence, no breach, no bail, just me. And you? Still mad about it. I read the policy. I followed it. You just don't like that I did it louder than you. So sit your fat ass down before I drop another bombshell.
That's the one. You like that one? I did that for you. Cheers, Clink. Twaddle bomb. I know you guys like seeing the guys, President Snow and Hunger Games. That's right. Everybody, I'm going to see who is streaming tonight, see where I can send you guys off to. And, we will see you guys. Oh, looks like MG is on. I want to throw you guys over there. Go harass the man. It looks like he's watching a little Monday Night Madness. It should be good. I will send you guys over there. So give me just a second, get that set up. It'll be happening by the time the song ends. Thank you all very much for coming tonight. And I appreciate all of you. And I do appreciate the super chats, thumbs up, and all of the good things that you guys do. Thank you guys so much. See you soon.
breaking news or whatever. They're on another one. Gang, gang. Yeah. Gang, gang, emergency Zoom film at 11. Same 5 goons, same deranged obsession. This changes everything. Bro, it's page 47 of emotion they skin while half watching Yellowstone. Gang, gang, squinting at 8-point font like detectives. Zoom so far and the pixels are screaming for mercy. Look at this, timestamp 2020, 22, my God, but they're yelling it like they just cracked Watergate. High five. Mike's been muted for 20 minutes, still barking. Circular logic, so a lot of time to seem impressive. Trust the plan, this is massive. Nah, fam, it's boilerplate and it's mid at best.
Gang, gang. Self-appointed outrage squad patting each other like they personally ended corruption. Gang. Dropping bombshell tea that's been sitting in pizza since breakfast. Gang, gang. Moral high ground speed run, they'll flip the script the second it's convenient. Gang.
Same PowerPoint presentation, new day, same brain dead narration.
Gang, gang.
We're not obsessed, we're just passionate. 3-hour living yesterday's hoodie, passion in my ass. Why is he even breathing right now? Says the guy refreshing notifications every 14 seconds. Gang, gang. Playing lawyer on God mode, reading comprehension. Stuck in elementary, confidence in the stratosphere. Case dismissed. They're screaming to the void. Motion still pending, but go off, I guess.
Disagree? Obviously a paid shill. Actually read the filing, deep state plan. Laugh at them, you're clearly compromised too. Exist in the same zip code, suspicious behavior. Notify the group chat. Gang, 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 gang.
Tighter circle, smaller brain.
Gang, gang.
Echo chamber finally running out of oxygen. Gang, gang. Yeah. Gang, gang, acting the actual judge like it's group chat. Replay all meltdowns, labeled just asking questions. Got warned by the core once, that was a suggestion. Still get it the same dumb screed like it's strictly trash talk. Gang, gang, we're above all this drama. While screenshotting, they on meltdown for content. Preaching peace and love while actively baiting bears. And fake shock when the bear finally bites back. How could this happen?
Gang, gang.
Synchronized tantrum hours. 5 tabs open, all the same screenshot. Different zoom levels, gang, gang. Premature victory lap over legal language, still can't pause.
Gang, gang.
Standing 10 toes on business until tomorrow's filing, send them scrambling again.
Gang, gang.
Hype the claim to the moon, then ghost the chat when it ages like milk. Gang, gang.
Gang, 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 gang. Gang, gang.
Refresh, refresh. Gang, gang.
Gang, 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 gang.
See y'all same time tomorrow.
Gang, gang.